NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston. Tonight, the Boston Celtics taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Bledsoe to Middleton. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Middleton for three. No good. The follow won't go either. Great look and vision. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
Everybody in the building, including myself, thought that pass was going somewhere else. Fool me once? Okay. But you're definitely not fooling me twice.
Brogdon to Bledsoe. Brook Lopez with the slam.
You see, Ed, that's the advantage of growing up playing with and against a twin. A lot of fights, a lot of physicality, and controlling the glass is everything.
Irving to Horford. Bucks have the rebound. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Middleton not going down here. Irving into the front court. He'll run the offense. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Bucks at the controls. Bledsoe to Brogdon. Bledsoe. Rebound pulled in by Hayward. To Jaylen Brown. He connects, had all the time in the world. Too easy.
I don't want to use the word streaky, but Jason Tatum tends to score in bunches. Let me tell you how. He's one of the most effective players in the league and most efficient at catching the ball on the move. A lot of players waste time in stationary positions or overindulging in triple threat jabs, but not Jason. He catches the ball directly and goes, which means he's the ideal of smart, decisive basketball.
You've got to get that one to go. Into the front court, it's Irving. Leads 4. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Middleton. Lets it fly from long range. Good contest. Middleton off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Hayward. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Mike Budenholzer wants a timeout. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Entering the game, number 21, Tony Snell.
Giannis Antetokounmpo missed his first. That one goes.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
From long range, his first effort off the mark. Brogdon to Bledsoe. A lot of contact, no whistle. Hayward. Bad pass, and the Bucks have it. To Antetokounmpo. Driving right to the basket. Second effort. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Giannis reminds me of Kevin Durant, and obviously their relationship has evolved even to the point where publicly KD gave him advice, and that was to play for himself. You think about the similarities, KD playing at OKC before he left for a bigger market in Golden State could be similar to the fate that of Giannis. But Giannis is a guy born of Nigerian parents, from Greece, loves small market towns, has a crack in his cell phone, likes to push the shopping cart down the aisle like anybody else. But it doesn't matter because the lights can shine bright for wherever Giannis decides to play.
Time for a breather. Mike Budenholzer turns to his bench. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul. First foul in the final 2 minutes.
4-3. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Bucks basketball. George Hill. Deep right corner. Oh, had him going there for a second. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Ersan Ilyasova, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 77% at the line. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. To Hayward. Going to launch beyond the arc. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Celtics have it. Rozier rocking the rim.
The assist, number 36.
A pass taken away by the Celtics. That ends the first quarter with the Celtics in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter.
Points and wins tonight.
Rozier with it. It's an 8-point lead. To Jaylen Brown. Beyond the arc for three. That's off the side of the rim, short. Hill across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. To DiVincenzo. Lopez. Oh, he had him there for a second. To George Hill. Curling inside. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. It's back to a 5-point game. To Marcus Smart. To Horford. No good. To Hill. And a pass stolen by Boston.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
To Marcus Smart. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough two than a wide open three.
Oh, bad pass, and the Celtics have it. To Jaylen Brown. To Marcus Smart. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Hill into the front court. Margins 8. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything. That's why shots aren't dropping.
Hill. George Hill. He's 2 for 2 now.
I'll look out for that same move on the next possession, though.
Rozier into the front court. His team on top by 8. To Jaylen Brown. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Right top.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Okay, they're lucky they get the ball back. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Shot clock violation. Giannis with it up top. Down 8. Short jumper. Won't fall. Irving. Nice pass to set things up. Gordon Hayward. That's how it's done. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
The assist from number 11.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Down 12 to George Hill. Antetokounmpo to Lopez. Over to the right side to Antetokounmpo. Fires the 3. Won't go down. Antetokounmpo to Hill. Here's Irving into the front court. Lead is 12. Shot from the lane won't go.
Yo, it's like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
To Irving. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion. And it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance. And in their mind, they do. But in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Bucks at the controls.
Number 6, Eric Bledsoe.
Probing the defense. Antetokounmpo to Bledsoe. Gets it in the right corner. Antetokounmpo to Bledsoe. 24-second violation.
No basket.
Brown into the front court. His guys leading by 14 to Horford. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
Bledsoe to Lopez. Brook Lopez. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
And when he gets going, he is automatic in that position on the floor.
And they'll take that any day of the week. To Rozier. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. First foul.
That's it. First half has come to an end. The Celtics own a comfortable lead. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Boston with the basketball. And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
His timing was a tad bit off.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Hayward, they have to keep him in their grasp.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Off the mark on his free throw. And look out. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, I can get the juices going, and I can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Hayward. Off the iron. No good. To Adetokunbo. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Irving with the basketball. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. And he buries it. To Brogdon. Celtics have it. Looking for his man. Nice pass to set things up.
Jaylen Brown really coming into his own, the third overall pick a couple of years ago. He saw his points per game go up drastically. Plus, he is one of the few people in the East that has the versatility to guard LeBron James.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now 4 for 9.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Kyrie across the timeline. The lead is 15. Practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Come on. You knew that setup was coming the whole game. But you were patient and you waited until the right moment to use it.
To Lopez. Gets it in the left corner. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. To Irving. Trying to cash in. Kyrie Irving. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
That's out. Last touch by Kyrie Irving. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Number 3, George Hill.
The Bucks at the controls. George Hill, a pass taken away by the Celtics.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Celtics come away with it. To Jaylen Brown. Irving goes to the left side. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
To Middleton. Hill. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Hill across the timeline. His guys down big. To Irving. To Brown. Down low. Big finish at the rim.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
To Horford. Ah, the monster stuff.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
It goes down.
I beg man, shut up. Let me see you, darling. My lie, 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 lie. My lie, 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 lie. Made the Bugatti. Lifestyle is get money, burn everybody. Bang, ting, wife, go money to something. Bang, bang. One who understands why I'm always. Who told you I can't handle my busy? You're on the floor, I'm still holding my busy. Gonna be talking. Yeah, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Girls up. Now bet you go. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up. Now bet you go. My 9 to 5 looking like my hobby. I'm living life like a Marvel movie. Stay alive, say hi to my. Take a ride. Who told you I ain't got no money? Who told you I can't handle money? You're on the floor, I'm still holding money. Can't be talking. Hey, let me see you down there. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Gaza. Let me see you down there. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Gaza. Now that you go. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Gaza. Let me see you down there. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Gaza. Now that you go. Oh, ice went down. I'ma show them money. They wish down. They put down money. All them clowns never help nothing. And they go space now in the bandwagon. Right round town in my bandwagon. Screaming, who told you we ain't got no money? Who told you I can't handle money? You're on the floor, I'm still holding money. Got me talking. Hey, let me see you down there.
From the land of Wilt and Kareem and Magic, it's Los Angeles, California, and Staples Center. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams.
And Ed, when you think about greatness, you think about this franchise has 16 titles. That's the second highest number in the NBA, but they're making the right moves to hopefully get to 17 soon.
Let's see if this Lakers franchise can recapture the glory. We're ready to go in this one. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
If LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A., that means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Kyle Kuzma. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Horford. From long range, his first effort off the mark to Jaylen Brown. The pass set it all up.
Jaylen Brown really coming into his own, the 3rd overall pick a couple of years ago. He saw his points per game go up drastically. Plus, he is one of the few people in the East that has the versatility to guard LeBron James.
JaVale McGee to James. It's denied by Horford.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
JaVale McGee at the line for 2 shots. History not on his side. 58% from the line. And gets both to drop at the line. Into the front court, it's Irving. Leads 5. To Horford. Irving to Horford. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Kyrie Irving, 2 for 2. That's what you want. Kyrie Irving won a championship with Cleveland. He won a championship for Cleveland in that Game 7 at Golden State. How is he influenced as a player by that title?
Well, I thought he learned how to win at a really huge stage. But Kyrie's always been a leader of his own movement. At times, his voice may have been suppressed because of LeBron James, but there's no doubt about it. When you look at the young players on this roster, when they all rock Kyrie's, you know who the leader of the team is.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Ball to Caldwell Pope. Goes to the left side. Caldwell Pope. They'll take it from downtown. Let's see, Jay, if that wakes them up.
Yeah, that was a big-time 3, but the most important possession is now, the one you're currently in. Don't focus on the next play, but focus on the present.
have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 73%. Missed it at the line. To Rozier. Irving. Deep left corner. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
Rondo with the basketball. They trail by 7. To Rozier. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 14, Brandon Ingram.
Oh, Baines with the rejection.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Hayward. And the Lakers clear. To Caldwell Pope. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Off the mark. No good. To Beasley. Drive here, but the shot stays out. Here's Irving into the front court. Up a dozen. Lets it fly from long range. Had made his first three, but that shot off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Celtics have it. Irving to Marcus Morris. Gets it in the left corner. Irving. Hayward. That's off the side of the rim, short. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Celtics have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Lonzo controls the offense. The drive right to the basket. Sends it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up. Oh, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Rozier buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough two than a wide open three.
Caldwell Pope. Irving He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
James to Caldwell Pope. Throws it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Across the timeline, it's Rozier. The lead is 12. Got it. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Irving to Hayward. Has a chance. Wide open look. Won't go. Hayward. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Hayward to Marcus Smart. Horford. There it is, Al Horford. He's finally on the board.
Squad made the beat.
Go, Breeze.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. Still screaming free to find they coming home now. All this up on my I got up now. How you real, you can't even walk through your hometown. I'm barely home now, on the road now. All in the MIA, all like the boy, you get no love, you get stand 10 toes down. My go down, rats can't fold down. My your dough down, we ain't gon' put on the 4th down. We on the hunt, we want more now. Real from the jump, we on now. Swear no more gon' broke now. Might do a show in your town. Wait till I bring that. I'm on no road bounce. I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to